Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
All right, Joe, and even though it won't be quite as warm as what we saw yesterday, still a really nice day of weather ahead. And then we have some changes for tomorrow. In fact, that's where I'm going to start as we take a look at Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 and take you right into Futurecast mode. 2 p.m. this afternoon, we're doing great, lots of sun out there, and then things start to change as we head into tomorrow morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, notice the green representing some showers, so you may be dealing with just a few sprinkles as you're heading into work tomorrow morning if you do have to work. But if you're off and you're headed up to the Boston Marathon, well, we will be seeing a few random scattered showers anytime before noon, but it's not going to be coming down the entire time. So if you're a runner or a spectator, you may feel those sprinkles get going a little bit, but then they're gone. It really starts to fill in after 2 or 3 o'clock. You can see the shield of precipitation starting to approach. And then as we go deeper into the afternoon and evening, some of those showers becoming heavier and steadier. So certainly the early part of Monday looking better than the later part of Monday. We'll break this down a bit more coming up in just a few minutes and take a look at the Red Sox forecast for tomorrow as well. As for today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, we're going to keep you in the low category on the Eyewitness News Threat Tracker, despite the fact that we will get that rain on the way tomorrow through Tuesday morning. Over my shoulder right now, some beautiful sun coming out, so I'll step out of the way for just a second. There it is. Temperatures right now running in the 40s. Here's a nice view from Narragansett Town Beach. Visibility unlimited right now, and it will stay that way. 44 is your temperature in Newport, 41 in Fall River, 46 Providence. A little cooler here in Coventry at 38 degrees. We're 40 in Charlestown and 43 in Westerly. The winds are actually a little bit breezy from the north. This is what Brian and I were talking about earlier. You can kind of feel those chilly winds coming in this morning. 10 miles an hour in Pawtucket, 14 miles an hour in Providence, and 6 miles an hour in Westerly. Now, our winds aren't going to really increase too much today. In fact, by the late morning or early afternoon, they may actually decrease a little bit, especially away from the coast. 45 your temperature right now in Warwick and 40 in Tiverton. So we don't have a lot of cloud cover showing up on the satellite picture. We have this deck diving off to our south. High pressure in control today. That changes tomorrow as the high pressure slides off to our east. That sends in a moist flow from the east-northeast by the morning. You combine that with some moisture from a warm front, and that will bring in those showers for Monday. It will also bring in even cooler temperatures on the way for tomorrow. In fact, here's how we break down the temperature forecast. Today at noontime in the low to mid-50s pretty much across the board. And then here's where things start to change. By 3 p.m., 58 in Providence, so not quite as warm as yesterday, but we'll take it with the sunshine. Smithfield at 58 degrees, but anywhere along the water, especially the south coast, will start to hang in the low 50s as those breezes start to come in from the east and southeast. And even into Providence by late afternoon, we'll start cooling off a bit because of those southeasterly breezes, while places like Smithfield, Johnston, and Lincoln keep going into the upper 50s because they, of course, will not have any of those sea breeze and bay breeze effects. Now, tomorrow morning, notice what's happening. We're 46 in Providence, 44 in Boston. So, you know, if you are working, not so bad. But if you're headed to the marathon or the Red Sox game, which starts at 11 o'clock in the morning, temperatures in the upper 40s at the start of the game. With the stiffer breeze, it will feel even cooler, so make sure you put on the layers underneath your rain jacket. Now, as far as rain goes for the game, I don't see any major problems at the Red Sox game because most of the steady precipitation starts after 2 or 3 p.m. While there may be a few scattered showers before the game is over at Fenway, I don't think anything to really delay or postpone the game. So that is the good news for the Red Sox forecast. But again, these breezes really stiffen up by the late morning and afternoon, gusting around 30 miles an hour after 2 or 3 p.m. So those temperatures in the low 50s will feel more like the upper 40s pretty much for the entire day. On Tuesday, it's milder, but we do have to deal with some showers in the morning. Could be a few thunderstorms actually for the Tuesday morning commute. We'll keep an eye on that. And then by the afternoon, we're at 65 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. And then notice what happens as we go throughout the rest of the week. Starting to look kind of familiar, right? We have some more raindrops and temperatures back into the low to mid 50s. A cooler pattern taken over once again as we go towards Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Partly sunny on Saturday with temperatures in the mid 50s. So it does look like that cooler pattern really starts to take over, especially for the second half of the work week, but not before we get a really nice end to the weekend today.
That's right. We still get to enjoy both days.
Yes, we do.
So we're in good shape. All right, Pete, thanks so much. Covering New England for you this morning, a bus carrying University of Connecticut students